Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make some pins. Yeah. There's two ways. There's one I learned all by myself, and there's another one. We're gonna do it here. The way I learned, it works with both water rods and sticks. You just have to follow along. I don't feel like using this thing because I never ever use this bar. I like the keyboard. It's very nice. Now, out of habit, don't know if it helps or not. What? I shifted and scrolled. Darn it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna open it in a new tab. There we go. Now I can accidentally go back. Yeah, I like playing it big because that can use the scroll button instead of I and O. Ironically enough, not using the keyboards that messed me up when I was talking about using the keyboard only. Ha ha ha. Anywho, I take rods and I'll connect them in a triangle, 3 rods. And I don't know if it helps, but I do it counterclockwise. Like the opposite of a clock. Anyway, and I do that, and I take my very last / first one, I drag it over here. And you do it kind of slowly, and I wait for the thing to be like this little square around it when in low detail, because you can't see anything there. And when it's kind of pointing to the side, that sometimes helps. And I'll hit go. I said I'll hit go, yeah. And then I delete a rod, one of the ones sticking off, and I hit go again. Oh, this one's not going to work. Delete, hit it again. Okay, so that one didn't work out. Let's try this again. Remember, there's people watching me, so I want to not mess up. What's going on? Maybe I'm just having a bad day. Actually, just right now is the bad day. The rest of the day's been good. This isn't happening. I might have to skip to my not self-taught method. There we go. See, this little straight line thing's usually helpful. If I'm lucky here, this will work. There we go. We got ourselves a pin. Woohoo! Yay! Now, I don't know why that was messing up. It's usually not that bad. It works with sticks as well. See, I kind of just drag it somewhere and like towards the center and just sort of hope for the best. Just drag, play, delete. There we go. We got ourselves another pin. Now, my wonderful rod method will work for me to be able to, attach something to here. Okay, maybe not the stick part. Well, let's try it anyway, okay? Hey, look at that. Got ourselves a pin there. Now, I'll teach you the other way first. Okay, then there's another way. People use wheels. There you go. And I don't think it matters what points, but they attach to the middle, then you attach to a side, then you bring it kind of close to there, then you hit play. And you get your nice little special magic rolling wheel that rolls off a cliff. Well, you're like, I don't like that wheel. Let me get rid of this middle rod so it won't roll anymore. I don't like it when they not work for me. In a perfect world, everything's perfect, but I guess this world isn't perfect. Oh, there we go. Look, it magically works now. Yay, we got ourselves another pin. So, yeah, that works with, any rods. Doesn't matter what rod you attach in the middle either. Well, I don't use this ball method much, so I can't go saying too much about it. But as you can see, there's a little bit of precision. You gotta have it, I guess, pretty close in there or something. What it does, I think it tricks itself into attaching to itself. Like, I don't know. Yay, points. Okay, so now that we have a decent amount of points here, there's some things you should know about points. Pins, I should say. If you're going to place it near an edge, like, and you want to have, just make sure you have something on it so it'll go, you can't go there. Because, well, I guess I'm assuming, using the in-game logic that I use to learn how to make pins from scratch, the thing has a weight of 0, therefore gravity isn't affected, that's why it's floating, it's like a ghost pin. Well, it will not be stopped from going out here. You're like, oh, cool, I can have some pins right there to be obstacles for stuff. Yeah, let me just go and, build something to run into it. Rawr, it's a monster. Rawr. Okay. Oh, darn, your pin has now died. Because, well, you put it out there in the wasteland. Yeah, so you don't want to do that. by accident. Also, if you got some nice fancy wheel on there and you're like, you know, you're like, it's down here and it's like, oh cool, I want something else to, you know, roll under that. Oh wait, it's too close. Let me move it. You better click it at like, I get as far away from these points as possible, because to move it you gotta see how it's sort of ghost looking and all translucent. That means you're moving it right, like when you're moving the whole thing. But if you accidentally click right here or here or here, oh crud, see I just clicked it and moved it a little bit. Check this out. That's what I was saying I'm afraid of. If you screw up your pen, you can't put it back. You gotta remake it. And if you're being impatient like me, you'll mess it up a lot. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got a pin. Now, oh yeah. Also, when you're moving your pins, make sure you're pretty far away from it. Like, I click down and make sure it's invisible before I start moving. Because if you click and then you're too close, see how it's not invisible? And you start moving your pin, you just broke it. You don't want to break your pins. And so that's pretty much it. So I click it counterclockwise, you know, just drag it down somewhere near there. Play, delete a rod. Play, delete a rod. And pray too. Haha. Oh yeah. And something else. When you get yourself wheels, the whether it's the Go wheels or you know, these wheels, pins can hit them. Unlike, well, of course, the water rod pins. But other Go pieces, such as, you know, giant blocks. Well, I guess it's blocks versus wheels. I don't know why, but for some reason, this isn't going to stick. For some reason, stick, please. I have people watching me. They're going to think I'm worthless. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Now, you could always attach a little twig right there, make things cool. It's actually pretty cool if you think about it. Like, in some instances, I've used little tiny twigs like this to make stuff. It can really bounce. Sometimes. Like if this thing had like someone glitched it to put it way up here, it would fall and it could bounce in there if you're lucky, or skillful, should I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it about pins. Got this way. You know, I haven't been using sticks. I'll use sticks in the middle. Got that way of doing things, and you got this way of doing things. Please work. Make my method look cool. Yeah. You know, just, it's whatever. Helps if you know, attach to the points. Yeah, you can make yourself some wood pins. It's really simple. So now you can abuse glitches too, until they patch them out. Actually, I'm sort of rooting for them to patch it out, to tell you the truth. Because well, just over here in the free world, amongst all the free players, got a lot of people just showing off. Why won't you stick? Oh, everyone's gonna hate me now. There we go. Okay, ta-da, yay! Now, you can go and be creative with your pins, do whatever you want with your pins. You know, make them hold up your pants, whatever. Be creative. Don't just do it as a crutch, you know, because I can't beat this level, so I'm going to make a pin, make my life easier. That's not as good. Oh no, did I go really far back or something? I'm looking for a certain design in which I utilize pins. It's a custom level that someone hacksorted to make it free. Here it is. Yeah. I beat this plenty of times with like a few pieces, so I decided one day, hey, I'm going to do it with just pins. I didn't expect it to look like this, but there you go. Make it high to tail, low to tail. Oh yeah, and high to tail. Wood pins and water pins look exactly the same. So I can make something like this with a whole bunch of like pins that you think would work, but they don't, etc., etc. Yay! Pin tutorial all done. Woohoo! Go out there and have some fun, kiddos. Yeah.